My name is Oscar Azcárate. I come from BaskEgur. I'm the general manager in BaskEgur. And I only have 10 minutes, then it's not so easy to explain what we do and what we are, but I will try to do it. What is BaskEgur? We are, as they present us, a cluster in the Basque Country, but we are a different cluster because we represent all the different companies and industries in the Basque Country, but we represent also the forest owners. Then I will explain why this is important for us. Most of you knows we are very small comparing to other countries that are here, but we have the same activities from forest property, as I mentioned before, forestry service companies, harvesting companies, first processing companies, I mean sawmills, packaging, pulp and paper industry, the biggest companies. And second transformation, we have different activities as timber construction, structure, carpentry, furniture, and at the end of the value chain, the bioenergy companies. We work in 5 strategical areas: competitiveness, sustainability, internationalization, training, and communication. I'm not going to mention the projects that we can work in each one, but for example, in this area, internationalization, sorry. For example, we go together with more than 10 companies for the biggest, for example, fair in France. We work together with the same design. And this is important for us because we don't go only with a company in exhibition with the products. We go with the same idea, forest from timber from our or wood from our forest, with the identity of the Basque Country, with products, industry, and products. Then for us it's very interesting, not only because sometimes we work in less price, but it's the impact that you can win with all the different companies. Some information about our forest. We are very small region in Spain, very small, but for us it's very important, the forest. We are a forest country because we have more than 55 of the Basque Country is forest surface. And but some information that it's important for us. I mentioned before that we have the forest owners inside BaskEgur because more than the 70% of the wood that in the Basque Country industry uses comes from the Basque Country. This is a model maybe for the center and north countries. It's common and it's you know this model, but in the south of Europe, especially in Spain, the model is antagonistic. Now we are in 1-2% of the wood is coming from outside Spain, and this is a topic that for us is very important, and that's why we work with the forest owners, because they are very, very important for us, for the industry, and for the whole of the value chain. And most of you will know, we especially work with the timber industry, with the radiata pine, especially with the radiata pine. Some information about the Basque Country forest and timber sector. We are more than 20,000 forest owners. This is crazy for a very small region. Wow. But the medium, the average is 4 or 5 hectares per owner. We are very, very small, and this is strategical for us to work together, and the harvesting must be together, and it's not easy. And okay, but for us was important to tell that we are very small, and we have very atomized all the forest owners. Our model is very similar, as I told you before, in a very small dimension, but similar to other countries. And I'm not going to explain because I only have 10 minutes, and then I will pass. But this is some information. We can talk later if someone wants to know more information. We can talk in the coffee break. But we don't have big companies in the harvesting. We don't have very big forest owners. And that's the way why it's important all together and a cluster that works with all the members and with all the partners together. Here, for us, talking about different activities and especially in the first transformation, the pulp and paper production, I think the most important thing is that they are working on new products based on bioeconomy, and for us it's important. They are very big companies. Sometimes it's not so easy to work with them because maybe the big companies in the Basque Country, but the matrix, the headquarters, it's maybe in another country, and then it's not so easy to us to work with them. In the sawmills, we are having a transformation. We had a lot of sawmills. Now we have less sawmills, but the ones we have, they are bigger, and they are working in bioeconomy projects too. Very, very interesting. They are moving from packaging to the construction, and this is very interesting. And furniture, okay, we had a very in 2008, we had very hard crisis, and okay, we lost a lot of companies, but now we have a few companies that they are working in another model, eco design. They sell by internet, and I think this is a very interesting transformation. In board and panels, especially in the Basque Country, they export a lot, and you will know some companies that they have been working in European projects with, for example, from Basque and timber construction. Okay, you know, because we have a similar model to other countries, that they are focusing in more pre-industrialization and with, for example, CLT and other materials. And bioenergy, okay, we have a lot of things to do in this case, because Spain is not the country that is in the top, and in the Basque Country we are not in on the top of Spain. Then we have many problems in this part. And for finishing, okay, the strategy. What we are, where we have the focus of the strategy. We work in different strategies. For example, in the PEMA, for us is the strategic plan for the timber in the Basque Country. There we have more than 45 projects, and we do different projects, for example, digitalization, bioeconomy projects, training. Training is very important for us, especially in the harvesting part. Digitalization too, in this part, because we have a forest inventory I think, with very good level of digitalization, but in the harvesting part and in the first and second transformation, it happens the same. The big companies have, I think, a very good level, but in the harvesting, we go very low level. Then we have to work in this part. Okay, as most of the countries that we are here, circular forest bioeconomy strategy is very important. The bioregions facilities that we are working with another regions, for example, North Karelia, Westphalia, Catalonia. This Eusko Basoa for us is very, very important because in 2018 we had a very big problem of fungus with the radiata pine, and for us it was terrible. Now we are changing the strategy of the species, and we are working in this problem with, genetic improvement and looking for the radiata pine that resist to the fungus, and it's not easy. And as I mentioned before, digitalization, we have been working in different projects. EgurTrace is the traceability of the wood from the forest to the final product, and Baso app is one app that the forest owner has in the cellular to work with all the management of the mountain. It's the way to connect these small forest owners to the big companies and to the big management. Finally, and I finish with this, we have focus in green chemistry, especially in the bioeconomy strategy, especially in the green chemistry, sustainable construction, and the bioenergy. These are some products that we have developed in the Basque Country. And maybe we know from other European projects, and we've been working, and we are still working in both Circus, Pasajaun, both markets, Eguralt, and Life EUTR. EUTR. Then thank you very much, Luke and Uwe and all the team, because for us it's very important to be here and to be member of InnovaBoot. And thank you, all of you.